Hello callers and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to this interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on this incredible historic moment as Lionel Messi has finally ended his wait for a first major international title as Argentina beat Brazil in the Copa America Final 1-0. It was really a night never to forget. Messi dropped to the ground in joy at the full-time whistle and was swiftly mobbed by his teammates, as you can see there, before being hurled in the air in celebration as he finally claimed top-level honors with his country in this 10th major tournament. He also helped end Argentina's 28-year spell since they last won the competition and was named player of the tournament after his 4 goals in the competition. Angel Di Maria proved the match winner with his superb lob, after taking down Rodrigo de Paul's lofted pass. Messi had a chance to sign off the win but slipped with a goal at his mercy in what would have been a perfect finale for the Argentine captain. The happiness is immense, said Messi after the game, as he also praised the attitude of the Argentine squad. Many times I dreamt of this. I had a lot of confidence in this group that became very strong since the last Copa America. It is a group of very good people who always push forward, who never complain about anything. Defending champions Brazil were disappointing, with their only chance of note coming when Richarlison and Gabriel Barbosa forced save from Emi Martinez. In a contrast of emotions, Messi's opposite number 10 and former Barcelona teammate Neymar sank to his knees in tears at the final whistle as his own personal pursuit for international success continues, having missed Brazil's 2019 Copa America win through injury. The pair, who played together at the Nou Camp between 2013 and 2017 before the Brazilians moved to Paris Saint-Germain, embraced in a very long-lasting hug while they waited for the trophy ceremony. Going by what the Argentine boss Lionel Messi said, he said, if you know the way Messi played in this Copa America, you will love him even more. You can never do without a player like him, even when he is not fully fit, like in this game and the previous one. The final was watched by a small crowd of 70,000 invited guests because of COVID-19 restriction, but was the first of the tournament to have spectators in attendance. The Spurs home supporters, made their voices heard, though particularly every time Messi touched the ball, booing and jeering the forward. The tournament, delayed by a year because of the coronavirus pandemic and moved from initial co-hosts Colombia and Argentina, was switched to Brazil in a last-minute decision, which received criticism in light of a surge in coronavirus cases in the country. So focusing back on the main man here, Lionel Messi, who finally shines on international stage at last, it was clear from the ecstatic Argentine celebrations at full time, with Messi the focal point, that this squad's drive to triumph against their old rival Brazil was as much of their legendary forward as it was the nation. It has been 15 solid years since Messi first represented Argentina at a major tournament, and after 4 World Cups and 6 Copa America appearances, taking in 53 matches, he finally has the major international title he and his country has craved for. Despite being one of the most decorated and brilliant players of the modern era, and arguably of all time, with 10 La Liga titles, 4 Champions League and 6 Ballon d'Or, questions over his lack of impact on the international stage have hung over his legacy. And while many would say his greatness has been cemented regardless of what he achieves with Argentina, his lengthy wait for a maiden senior trophy with his country will go a long way to silence other doubters. Repeated failures with Argentina have been painful for the forward, who went as far as announcing his retirement before later reversing the decision after losing a second consecutive Copa America final back in 2016, his third defeat in the final of the competition, and coming just 2 years after suffering a loss in the 2014 World Cup final. So talking about the Argentine boss Lionel Messi, going by what he said again, he said, in the end, Messi did not throw the towel and he succeeded. He continued, we are talking about the best footballer of all time, and everyone knew how important it was for him to win a title with the national team. So when we look at the match yesterday, of course, with Brazil, I watched it live as well. Messi was not that explosive against Brazil, with few opportunities to get on the ball after Argentina showed defensive resolve once, taking the lead in the niggly game, disrupted by 41 fouls, but he carried the ball very well, particularly in the latter stages, to help relieve pressure. Questions about his immediate future will now continue to be asked. With Messi now a free agent after his Barcelona contract expired 2 weeks ago, although Barca have stepped up their attempts to keep hold of their star man, with negotiations continuing. There also remains the prospect of Messi going for what will likely be his last chance for winning the World Cup, something Argentina have not done since 1986. Should he lead his country out in Qatar at the age of 35 in December 2022? Let's wait and see. So callers, with that we come to an end of this interesting episode. Thanks so much for watching and I hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't clicked on that subscribe button below, what are you waiting for? Endeavor to do so you don't miss out on any latest on Barca here on Viva Barca. Until next time, Visca El Barca.